Welcome back to XGen Investor. I'm your host, Jake James Vogel. This channel has been up for a year now, and over the weekend, I compiled this list, basically looking at every stock when I first started talking about the company and its performance to date. And I'm pleased to announce that every company that I featured um, has, you know, performed well. Not every company has performed well, but the average company is up 111.1%. So let's go over what I've covered. We have Kinross Gold. I covered on October 23rd of last year. At the time, the share price was 10.68. Now it's 23.94, up 124.16%. I covered First Majestic Silver up 67.41%. Gold Royalty Corporation up 152.74%. Fluence Energy, that one's down 5.52%. Empress Royalty currently up 81.42%. Bristol Myers Squibb down about 20%. Intel up 52.81%. Of course, some of that has to do with the government getting involved. Um, so that's, uh, you know, you can have your own opinion on that. Barrick Mining up 78.66%. B2 Gold up, is that 81.53%? Sorry, I need to get some new glasses. Uh, my eyes are dying on me. Uh, Equinox Gold up 89.52%. IM Gold up 110.65%. Sandstorm Gold Royalties, which was, I think they closed that acquisition. They were acquired by Royal Gold, up 112.26% since I first covered them. Metallium, formerly MTM Critical Metals, up 1,113.41% since I first covered them. Nano Explorer, up 2.44%. They're a graphene producer. I sold out of my position in Nano Explorer because Hydrograph came along as a publicly traded company and they have higher quality graphene. Silvercrest Metals up 6.17%. They were bought out, so I don't think you can buy their shares anymore. Applied Materials up 36.86%. First Mining Gold, since I first covered them, up 96.77%. STEM up 251.33%. Avino Silver and Gold really ran up 357.55%. I met them at the New Orleans Investment Conference last year. They're great people. Really love that company. Endeavor Silver up 106.38%. Versus AI, currently down 82.11%. Artemis Gold up 141.94%. Amprius Technologies up 360.36%. And I have to thank the viewer that recommended that I look into Amprius. Heliostar Metals up 211.59%. Xpeng up 87.19%. West Red Lake Gold up 67.15%. Kennerland Minerals up 43.41%. Emperor Metals up 117.65%. Xiaomi up 40%. Dryden Gold up 113.16%. GSI Technology up 133.67%. And this is as of the closing date of last Friday. So Friday, 10/24/25. Geely up 40.50%. Banyan Gold up 219.57%. Copernico Metals or Copernico Medical Metals, or I don't know how to pronounce it, up 26.67%. Paladine AI down 22.22%. Brain Chip Technologies down 35%. Gold Mining Inc. up 71.08%. Apogee Enterprises down 18.38%. Newmont up 91.35%. Impact Silver up 35%. New Pacific Metals up 92.59%. Sierra Madre Gold and Silver up 135.59%. Hydrograph Clean Power up 1,234.39%. Go Gold Silver and Gold up 38.97%. Eris Mining up 71.55%. Rua Gold up 31.94%. Skeena Gold and Silver up 15.56%. Fury Gold Mines up 35.94%. U.S. Gold Corp up 18.43%. Seabridge Gold up 59.81%. First Nordic Metals up 13.92%. Integra Resources up 70%. Centerra Gold up 62.50%. Tudor Gold up 64.71%. Lens Therapeutics is down 17.05%. Weebit Nano is up 91.04%. And Madrigal Pharmaceuticals down 1.25%. General Mills down 2.03%. Flowers Foods, who I just covered on the 24th, is of course flat. So again, those are the companies that I've featured. They're not all the companies that I've discussed, but they're the ones that I've had episodes on, either using my AI host that I started with, or I'm speaking in a voiceover podcast. Those are the companies that I featured, and overall they're up 111.10%. That's surprisingly good performance. That's better performance than a vast majority of hedge funds in the world. And it's because of the sectors that I focus on. I focused on the gold sector when the gold sector was highly undervalued. I think, I think about 30% of my portfolio is in gold stocks currently, and then another 20% is in mining technology companies like Metallium. It's hard to say that that's a gold company or a rare earth company. It's a mining technology company. It's a recycling technology. So I'm heavily in gold. Gold stocks right now are getting hammered. They're down drastically in the past few days. And I just don't think this is going to last. I think that all the macroeconomic conditions that have seen the rise of gold, like nothing has changed. Nothing fundamentally has changed. Fiat currency is going to continue to be devalued, which means that gold, which is now a tier one asset everywhere in the world, is going to see increased demand. It's going to become more valuable, or it'll appear to be more valuable as the price of everything else inflates, because the dollar and all the other fiat currencies are going to be devalued. They're going to lose value over time. It's like the 1970s. There are other people you can listen to that talk about, the realities that we're facing with that. But I do want to talk about versus AI. This is my biggest loss so far this year, down 82%. It's also, like my portfolio, I'm up over 200% in the past 20 months. So before I started the channel, I started investing. So in 20 months, I'm up 200%. And part of that is because of allocation, right? So I allocated, you know, heavily into both Metallium and Hydrograph before they took off. Um, and when it comes to allocation, the company that I've allocated the most to is the one that's down the most versus AI. And it's just my highest conviction company. They're just ahead of their time. And if you pay attention to them and what they're doing compared to the AI paradigm that we're in with the LLMs, um, it's night and day. Uh, they're just head and shoulders above and beyond the hype machine that's driving AI valuations in the Mag 7s with the data centers and the NVIDIA chips and all that. So I'm just going to hold. I'm not going to add to my position currently. I'm just going to hold and just wait for that negative 82% to become positive 1,000, 2,000, 20,000% over time. Because I think that they're the most under appreciated company with the technology that they currently have, and they're building on that. So again, I'm the precious metals are being slammed. I don't care. It's not going to last. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to create a tax event because somebody's trying to shake me off the gold bull. The gold bull is still going strong. And yeah, I've been positioning and looking for safety outside of traditional means. Like I wouldn't view U.S. Treasury bonds, T-bills, or any of that to be relatively safe. So I'm investing in undervalued food companies, and I've done a couple episodes recently. So right now, currently, I feel like I've got positions in four different food companies, two of which I've covered, General Mills and Flour Foods. Um, I find safety in consumer staples. So instead of having bonds as being the safe part of my portfolio, I'm picking undervalued food companies. But that's me. And you might be different and you might see things differently. And you might think that I'm an idiot. I don't care. I'm just here to show you what I am doing and how I see the markets. And I hope you find value in that. I hope you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. And the proof's in the pudding. I mean, you can tell me that I don't have, any uh, ability in picking stocks, but I mean, Peter Lynch is a famous investor, and he didn't have, uh, you know, 111.10% annual gains or in his portfolio. I don't think any year. So, uh, yeah, I hope you are paying attention. I hope you continue to pay attention to these companies, especially the mining companies, as they get slammed down and they get cheaper. Um, there are a lot of companies in the sector. There are a lot of different voices talking about the sector. The slam down could last another week, another month, another 2 months. Who knows? Um, so the buying opportunities may last for a little bit, but I feel like this will be the one of the last slam downs before this gold bull market really takes off. With gold and silver, the gold and silver ratio is currently around 85. Uh, I don't think that the gold bull ends until the gold to silver ratio is closer to 20. I could be wrong. But I have positions in physical silver. I have some silver miners. I have a lot of gold miners. I've been shifting my gold miners to mid-tier producers because they have both growth upside, production upside. exploration upside. And a lot of them, like Centerra Mining, also hold 9.9% ownership stakes in some really promising exploration plays. So I really like Centerra Gold right now, and other mid-tier producers in the gold space. So I hope that helps. Again, none of this is investment advice. This is just what I'm doing. You should do your own due diligence. Always do your own research. Speak to a licensed financial professional if you deem it necessary. And take care.